Hey, Greg, it's good to see you again, my lifelong friend. Tell us about yourself. Tell us about your life, please.
Well, first of all, it's good to see you as well, Bobby. I started school in 1963, Galveston Independent School District at Crockett Elementary School. From there, I went to Island Elementary. Then from there, I went to Weiss Junior High. From there, I went to Galveston Ball High School and graduated in 1975. After a couple of years at Galveston College, I transferred up to Stephen F. Austin State University in Nacogdoches, where I got a bachelor's and a master's degree. When I finished school in Nacogdoches in 1982, I came back to Galveston, intending to stay for the summer, but I ended up getting a job at UTMB, and I've been here ever since.
What did you do at UTMB?
Well, at UTMB, I first started off in nursing service, internal medicine. I was kind of like a floor administrator, and then from there I moved to information technology, and I was there from 1989 until I retired in 2016. Once you've been in Galveston, it never leaves your system, I feel like. And when like I said earlier, when I came back after college, I didn't plan on staying, but for that summer, then journeying off somewhere else to resume the rest of my life. But I kind of stayed down here, and the longer I stayed, the more I just wanted to stay down here. And I think Galveston attracts people down here. People, even when they just live down here for a few years, they remember it is one of the better parts of their life when not only when they grow up down here, but if they just move down here as an adult, they think about the time they lived down here. There's a lot going on, and I think even this time of year is where all the locals like, because it's a little bit less crowded and you get access to the roads and the seawall a little bit. It's a little bit friendlier for as far as driving around and being able just to relax and enjoy yourself.
Okay.
I retired in 2016, and even though I'd been delivering Meals on Wheels for several years before that, it gave me the opportunity to participate more actively in the program. Now, I'm also a member of the Galveston Kiwanis Club, and I've been a member of that since 1985. And every Thanksgiving and Christmas, we have food distribution. Since 1986, we've delivered a turkey and a sack of groceries to underserved citizens in Galveston. And along with my participation with Meals on Wheels, I participated with that as well with the Kiwanis Club. In Meals on Wheels, when I first started doing it, I thought there was a good opportunity to serve those who were kind of homebound, not able to get out and move around anymore. But something happened to me that I wasn't anticipating, and it even gets me to this day. When I first started delivering Meals on Wheels, one night I was looking through the newspaper and I saw where somebody on my route had passed away and their obituary was in the paper, and it kind of hit me like a relative had passed away, because this is somebody that I'd spend time delivering meals to, talking to, and that's happened several times since then. I really wasn't anticipating that when I first started delivering. I guess that's one of the benefits of delivering Meals on Wheels, because you get attached to the people you deliver to, and then you realize, they did more for me in my life than I did to them by delivering them a meal. And there's been several stories that I've had where I've delivered meals to people and on my route, and when I see they passed away, it touched me that, hey, I had an opportunity to visit with them and take their meals, and I had a good time, and it was it was I was thankful that I had that opportunity. I guess that's one thing about doing this, you get unexpected blessings. And I was real active in my church, and our church had activities that we participated in even as an elementary and junior high student. But when we got into high school and had the opportunity to drive around, we started meeting some of our friends from other cities, and so we'd visit with them. And that's one of my most cherished memories of growing up, was the activities at church that we got to participate in. They had a basketball league, and we met guys on the mainland in Lamar, Texas City, Dickinson, Friendswood, and even to this day, I still see some of the activities that we participated in and see their names in the paper for accomplishments they've encountered over the years. So it was a good growing up, and we would drive around the town. We'd go to the movies. We went to the Galvez Mall was open by then, so that's probably where we went to the movies a lot when I was growing up. We'd go out there quite a bit, and of course, but we went to the Martini Theater, and everybody talks about the Martini Theater. As soon as the movie started, they'd start popping popcorn, and they'd vent that popcorn smell into the theaters, and you see all these people getting up and walking out and going and getting some popcorn. We always got a big kick out of that. Of course, driving up and down the beach was always fun at night. We always. Now I didn't go down and race. I was not that brave. I didn't go racing. I don't think my car would have given me much of a chance to win anyway. And back then, I was very competitive. I wasn't going to win. Sometimes I didn't want to participate, but definitely wasn't going to be a car racer. So, but there was always something to do down here. There was always something to do with your friends. But yeah, these are trying times, and things have changed a lot over the years since we've grown up. But the way I look at it is, I treat everybody like I would want them to treat me. And sometimes that works, and there's a time or two where it doesn't, but I just look past that and I say, as long as I treat somebody with the respect they deserve as a human being, I think they're going to reciprocate that respect back. And I think that's the one thing that you always got to remember. You should never think of yourself as better than somebody else. We're all here. We're all created by our maker, and we're all created to do something special.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody's special might be different than my special, but that doesn't mean my special is better than their special. Everybody's got something to do, and I think that's the way God intended. God intended us to each have a role in this society, to where if we participate and we make our contribution, then somebody else's contribution isn't going to worry us, because we've done what God gave us the ability to accomplish. When I watched the movie The Bucket List, I said, I need to make a few bucket list items. So one of them was to visit all 254 counties in the state of Texas. I think right now I'm at 155, and because of COVID, I hit a pause, but I plan on finishing up sometime in the next couple of years. I want the last county I visit to be Grayson County, because that's where my parents were born. So I want to go to one of their county commissioners meeting and say, hey, I visited all the counties around the state, and this is my last one, so I'm done with that. But I look forward to finishing that, and that's been an absolute joy to visit all the different courthouses. You see so much this local history, you see a lot of cultural history, and you see a lot of history of the times when those courthouses were built. And it's been a fantastic journey doing that. My final advice to the world is, you got to learn something every day. You've got to read, you've got to learn something, and always reach out to help somebody, because if you reach out to help somebody, you're going to find out they're helping you more than you're helping them. You'll find that out every single time, and that's the benefit I have from delivering Meals on Wheels, delivering our food baskets with the Kiwanis Club, is when I'm finished with that, I feel more grateful that I was able to do that than I think they felt by getting food for their next holiday meal. So it's been a total blessing being able to do that over the years. And I just suggest that take an opportunity to help somebody out, because it'll do more for you than what you're doing for them. Well,
Wait. Sorry.